Omar Valerio. Good morning, Mr. Valerio. You have one expired
Good morning,
meter
Your Honor.
summons on Dorrance Street.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you want to tell me about this?
Yes, the meter was not functioning. I have a picture saying that it was out of order.
The meter was not functioning?
Correct.
Yeah. Do you have any photographs or
Yes,
videos?
I do, Your Honor.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Could you show them to Inspector Quinn?
I am a school teacher at the Met High School, and part of my work is I drive students to internships and try to get them opportunities. And coincidentally, that's my student right over there. I was driving her that day.
Wait. You're a teacher at the Met School?
Correct.
And who is this?
This is Miss Aries.
Is she here today because of a ticket, or is she here today to make sure you pay
I
your
don't-
money?
Why aren't you in school?
Get up here.
She also wants to be a lawyer and a judge.
All right, you're at the second mic.
Hello.
It's my defense.
All right, get close to the mic so I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay?
So,
Give us your name.
my name is Aries Terry.
Are you here today to make sure he pays, or are you here today to let him borrow money, or are you here today
I
for
grade you,
something
Aries.
else?
I came here because I actually wanted to see you. I had no idea he was actually going to be here, but yeah.
That's called getting busted bunking school.
No. Our students are allowed to leave campus and to try to get internship opportunities and really explore their career. And Aries is a student that right now her project work is to try to get law day at the Met School.
You don't have a summons here today?
No.
No. So you just came to observe the court?
Yes.
Okay, get up here. Come on up.
Your Honor, can I take a picture of this, please?
You wouldn't mind if I put my arm around you, would you?
No.
All right. I just asked for permission to put my arm around it because today you have to be careful. Okay. All right, let's go.
This is beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, get back over there. You're not going to be happy at the end of the day. All right, we're going to start from scratch now. What is your name?
My name is Aries Terry
And you are a student?
at the Met High School in Providence.
And you someday aspire to go into the legal profession. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. You're actually one of my biggest role models, and when I first started watching Court in Providence, I was like, wow, when I get older, I actually want to be like him, because if we had more judges like you, I think the world would be a much better place.
I think she.
That's right.
I think she's buttering me up for a teacher.
Yeah. She must know that you used to be a teacher judge.
Do you have any classes here with who is it, Mr. Valerio?
Actually, he's my main advisor, so I see him every day.
Okay. You know, in another life, early on, I actually taught school. I taught school at Hope High School days, and I went to law school nights in Boston. So, because in those days, as the old timers would say, do you know what this means?
What does that mean?
You don't know what that means? That means no money.
Oh, no money.
Yeah, it was like this, no money. So, so the only way to go to school was to work and go. So I was able to work days, and I taught school. So it was one of the more enjoyable things I've done in my lifetime.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to make you a judge today, okay? Just a couple of cases, and you have to be fair and honest, right? No prejudice, no bias, right? Okay, and trying to balance the interests of the city and the rights of the individual. That's what we try to do here, right? Okay, Mr. Valerio has a expired meter on Dorrance Street, and he indicated he had photographic evidence that the meter wasn't working properly, and Inspector Quinn had an opportunity to view that. Inspector Quinn?
Yes, Your Honor, based on the photographic evidence, the city would move to dismiss. On top of the meter, it stated out of order on the photograph that Mr. Valerio has on his phone.
Okay, so we're going to dismiss this ticket. But this is an easy one, okay? All right. So, Mr. Valerio, you're going to be free to go.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, we're going to take a new case. Okay.
Aries, have a nice day.
My position as judge affords me the opportunity to try to have a positive influence on young people. I guarantee that Aries will never forget her day in court, and I truly hope it helps inspire her to go on to become a great lawyer and maybe even a judge. She definitely seems to have the knack. Are you ready, Counselor? This
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Susanna Cotter for the defendant.
That the defendant has been before the court on several occasions and has had several dispositions regarding his conduct. In this case, he was at the intersection of Darren's and Washington Streets. Police observed the subject banging on car windows that were stopped at the red light at Darren's and Washington. He was showing his middle finger and then using profanity to female drivers. So he was charged again with aggressive panhandling. Inspector Quinn, the defendant, to my recollection, has been before me several times. Are you familiar with his record?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd say that Fumi's probably been in this courtroom probably 9 times within the last 3.5 months. There was an arrangement made with the defender's office that we were attempted to work with him to get him into some treatment program, but apparently that fell through for lack of insurance. Counsel had advised me of that this morning. But, Your Honor, we have several times allowed this gentleman time served because of the time of day when he gets apprehended. He spends 15 to 20 hours in the cell block here. But lack of the treatment, Your Honor, the city's going to have to start asking for some time served at the ACI.
Counsel, you want to be heard on this?
Yes, I would like to say.
Well, first of all, how does he plead?
Nolo. But it's from a real lack of access on our part.
It's always nice to blame the state.
I'm not blaming the state.
For other people's conduct and say, well, you know, it's the state's fault. But I'm thinking of the motorist who was being threatened and harassed by him. This is not an isolated incident. He's been, as Inspector Quinn has indicated, he has been there several times. And we've heard the same argument several times. I think we're going to have to send him a message. I'm going to send him to the ACI for 5 days. And if he comes back again, it's going to be 10. And then if he comes back again, it's going to be 15. In the meantime, we'll see if we can get him some help. I'd love to get him some help, you know, but
Thank you, Your
but
Honor.
right now we have an obligation to protect the public interest, public health and welfare. So, I think
Your Honor, is that 5 days on both cases?
I beg your pardon?
Is that 5 days on both cases?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to serve him concurrently.
Okay.
5 days. Now he's getting a break because I can sentence him to 30.
I know that.
All right, but I think we have to send him a clear message that the days of him coming in here, we say, okay, he served the night in jail. We're going to give him a break. Right, those days are over. Good luck to you.
All rise and hit subscribe so you don't miss the latest viral moments like this one. Share these videos and weigh in on the cases. You be the judge. Subscribe now.